doing tonight? Thank y'all so much for coming out and supporting Southern Fried. We appreciate it very much. As always, before we start the show, we want to thank our sponsors. Just for Fun Radio, thank you. Absolute Tree and Stump Removal, thank you. DDT Elite Landscape Services, thank you. Chris Bolton, Small Engine Repair, thank you. And I'm trying to remember without looking, Anytime Fitness Monroe. Thank you, guys. We appreciate your sponsorship. As y'all know, tonight's show is Crossroads. You know what Crossroads means. It's an intersection of two roads, possibly a turning point in someone's life where they need to make an ultimate decision. Before we get started with the show, I want to bring out our owner. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. David Manders.
Got a gypsy soul, I'm a rebel and rogue, and I'm always on the run. With a fire inside, I ain't ever gonna die, I'm a locked and loaded gun. When the match is striking the gasoline lights, it's only just begun. One thing I learned is you could watch it all burn, but the flame ain't ever done. Raise 'em up a little higher, your lighters, outlaws and outsiders.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the owner of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, Sir David Manders.
Hands up if you feel the same. Oh, living life at the edge. Just say what you wanna say or walk away. I stand tall in this hell to pay. Ain't no power higher with the outlaws.
What's going on, Loganville, Georgia? Guys, we still got folks coming in. I was expecting a whole lot bigger crowd, but I'm going to tell you, I just left the back, the locker room. The boys are on fire back there. They're going to, I'm not going to say burn this place down. We're the church. But they're going to tear this place apart tonight. As you guys know, we lost a couple of people this past week in the wrestling business. I'm going to get Rick to announce that and do a 10-bell salute along with the national anthem. So if you would. And thank y'all for coming out.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the show, we want to get started with our national anthem. So those of you who are able to stand, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem? Thank you. All right, we'd like to remain standing for those who can for just a moment. As you know, we lost two wrestlers this week in the wrestling world. One was world known, the other was a local Georgia boy. We want to recognize the local boy first. His name is Andrew Germain, who went by the wrestling name Drew Gaines. He passed away this week. And as you all know, probably one of the biggest names in wrestling passed away this week, Joseph Laurinaitis, also known as Road Warrior Animal. So we want to present a 10-bell salute to these two gentlemen. Thank you. May y'all rest in peace, and we appreciate your entertainment. All right, y'all ready for another Southern Fried Saturday night? Let's get this show underway. This first match is a tag team match. Your referee, KT. Ladies and gentlemen, now making their way to the ring from Gullah Gullah at a combined weight of 415 pounds for branding purposes, this is Marv and Zach, the Besties. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents this evening.
Hold my beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring from Valdosta, Georgia, weighing 272 pounds, this is Hold My Beer Hanson. And his tag team partner, the 2018 Male Performer of the Year, he is the Boozerweight, the rock and roll model. You know him from Atlanta, Georgia, Matt Sex Sells.
All right, folks, welcome to Crossroads. This is Adam Vance coming to you live from Loganville, the Cross Church here tonight for Crossroads for the first time. Known this man for 20 years. I get to work with John, the Body Johnson, on commentary, and I'm excited about that. Almost excited about this as I am the matches tonight. This is going to be incredible.
Well, let me tell you something, Adam. You know, you said we've known each other for 20 years. The very first time we're getting a chance to work together here in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. I am so excited, and what a way to kick it off. Tag team action. For branding purposes, the Besties, Zach and Marv, taking on two guys who if two guys were more destined to be together,
Oh, wow.
their similarities and their differences, Hold My Beer Hanson and Matt Sells.
I tell you what, I can't believe this. Marv, you know what? I think it's too many carbs for Marv, honestly. Let's be honest here. He's in the best shape of his career, and he is pouring beer out here.
That is alcohol abuse.
It is.
Right there.
No doubt. And here comes some alcohol-fueled abuse from Matt XLs and Hold My Beer Hanson as these two guys get into it before the bell even rings.
Yeah, Matt Sells, a guy who I've known, just as long as I've known you, but Matt Sells, a 17-year veteran of the sport of professional wrestling, was trained by Dory Funk Jr. and Todd Sexton, has, gone all throughout the country and has really made a name for himself, has had appearances in AEW and Ring of Honor, and has taken Hold My Beer Hanson, a young man who is less than 2 years in the sport of professional wrestling, under his wing because these guys have something in common.
No doubt. They met in the in the Ultimate Battleground match here 2 weeks ago here at Southern Pride, and it was a moment. It was touching. It was like two eyes meeting across a room, as you say. But a little bit of vitamin A enhanced, I guess, is how you do it. But it's a match made in beer heaven, I guess, if you would.
Right there, we see a big back elbow there by Matt Sells to Zach of the Besties.
Zach coming off of a 2-year retirement somewhat, but looking good. And the Besties haven't missed a shot. Wow. Vicious shot right to the jaw. Uh-oh. Double rat trap.
Yeah,
I see it.
And what an influence Matt Sells has already had just in 2 weeks on Hold My Beer Hanson, a young man who was trained by Preston Paradise at the Spinebuster Championship Wrestling Academy, hails from Valdosta, Georgia, is just a good old beer-drinking redneck American.
That's right, no doubt. And he and Matt are working like a well-oiled tag team, I guess the best way to put it here tonight. They're making quick tags, getting in and out, and they're out tag teaming. One of the best tag teams in Georgia in the last decade. It's crazy.
Yeah, the Besties, a prolific tag team, have held numerous tag team titles through many different promotions throughout the state of Georgia and the Southeast. As you said, these two men, Zach on a 2-year retirement. During that time, Marv just kind of, meddling around, and it looked as if though he had found him a successful tag team partner in Sal Rinauro, who we'll see later this evening. Sal Rinauro breaks his arm, and that kind of disbands the team of Marv and Sal Rinauro. But now the Besties back together again.
Here they are. Oh, wow. Alcohol never wins. Wow.
Yeah, that's, of course, you mentioned Ultimate Battleground. It was that Ultimate Battleground that we saw Marv and Zach come back, and they teamed against the team of Mikal, Judas, and Sal Rinauro, who's in our main event this evening.
Yes.
And it was an impressive showing, but in the end, Sal Rinauro, Mikal, Judas, they pick up the win. But right now, it looks like the Besties are back on track here against Matt Sells and Hold My Beer Hanson.
The Besties, despite what happened in that match, the Besties did lose that match, did win that match, excuse me.
Oh.
Yeah, when Corey Hollis interfered outside the ring and started messing around with Mikal Judas's table where he was selling some memorabilia and everything over there, Judas left the ring, and Marv and Sal was able to, Marv and Zach, Marv and Sal have been together so long I've even said it. Marv and Zach there were able to win the matchup there, and they even made a point when they left that even though they beat Sal in that matchup, they also beat Mikal Judas.
Absolutely.
Marv wanted to point that out at the end of the match as well, so that happened. So they are on somewhat of a winning streak, even though Corey Hollis aided in the efforts.
And we'll see Corey Hollis here later on this evening, too, as he takes on Griff Garrison in another first-time ever matchup here. Nice leg drop there by Zach. Hooks the leg.
Hanson's bandana's almost off. That's I didn't even think that was possible.
Yeah, and, of course, Hold My Beer Hanson,
Jeez.
correct me if I'm wrong, also made his debut at Ultimate Battleground in that Ultimate Battleground matchup.
Yes.
And is now, a part here with Matt Sells. Oh, and right there, all just drove him right down. Did Zach. Yelling beautiful to the crowd.
To be honest, I know Billy Buck was ready to be rid of Matt Sells. I think Billy Buck wants to have a little bit more of a singles run here in Southern Pride, even though he had the tag titles with Matt Sells for a while. And Matt Sells coming in, a house of fire here, is lighting up Zach Edwards.
It is a beautiful crisp fall night here in North Georgia, and right now Matt Sells, Irish whip reversed by Zach, caught the boot. Oh, and a big knee there.
Man, it's
Zach.
Got a second knee there, got a knee face buster, and a neck breaker to begin there, and Marv is out on the floor trying to reach out to Zach, see what's going on here, get him out of the ring and maybe talk a little strategy here. Oh, Marv went in. Shote palm thrust from Matt Sells.
I tell you, Matt Sells, 2020 has actually been kind of kind to Matt Sells, one of the few people that really has been kind to, because 2019, Matt Sells went on one of the longest losing streaks in the history of professional wrestling. Oh, and a nice cutter there by Matt Sells.
That could be all here. Marv in with the breakup of the pinfall there, and it looks like he's getting ready to send Matt. Oh, and Matt reverses it and sends Marv right out and dumps Marv out to the ground.
The crowd here, they're going to be behind the guys like Matt Sells and Hold My Beer Hanson. Just a couple of good old boys, really. Matt's more rock and roll, and hold my beer, Hanson's were right. Wait a minute, has him in the fireman's carry. Oh, and right there, a handful of eyes.
Referee KT couldn't see that because his back was to him, but you know what? That happens regardless here. And the Besties,
They got him.
Double team move, and that is it. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match for branding purposes, Marv and Zach, the Besties.
The Besties now riding a 2-match winning streak here in Southern Fried as they continue.
And with that win there, they're going to go back and they're going to watch the match between the Approved and JBE because they will be breathing down their necks here in the near future. And Adam, I'll tell you, man, what a way to open up Crossroads here. I'm excited. I don't know about you.
Absolutely, man. This is going to be a great night of action here. I can't wait to see what happens the rest of the evening here.
Your favorite referee, Radar Martin. Wait just a moment.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Radar Martin has been sanitized for COVID.
I'm sure he's got some words to say. Boy, do I have a tragic tale to tell all of you. It is honestly a complete travesty that on Crossroads, one of the biggest shows of the year, matchmaker Todd Sexton has the goal to tell me that I'm not needed. Do you know who I am? Have you seen the mountains that I have been moving? Let me show you exactly what you're missing. Nothing? Nothing?
Look, turn me up, break the knob, right? I get dressed like it's prom night. I feed on lemons in the limelight. They say I'm full, lost my appetite. Hell no. Keep on pushing like a dealer. Hell no. Keep on shooting Reggie Miller. Hell no. Gon' give them all the finger. You gotta set the score right, call it Hanson. My time wherever I go. I took a chance like I'm from Chicago. 100 plus in that Mercy Alago. About to go, hey, turn it to the Congo. Baby, I got me. Baby, I got me. Yeah, that's all I need. Yeah, that's all I need.
Nice for you to join us, Ashton, but I was not done talking.
I think you are. You want to fight. Maybe people would want to fight you if you could actually get a booking. So, if you want to fight so bad, how about Whoa.
What on earth there's no reason for Tyler to attack him. This is ridiculous.
Tyler Culper came out here. He didn't have a match here at Crossroads. Had a bone to pick with Todd Sexton over that one. Ashton Starr comes out, who we know is scheduled for a matchup here. And Tyler Culprit just snuck attacked Ashton Starr here with that umbrella.
Ashton Starr's got enough of a struggle right now coming out with Austin Towers. But, geez, now he's got to deal with whatever injuries he's got from Tyler attacking him now.
Yeah,
what a bad attitude this kid's got.
Yeah, Tyler Culprit, man, I don't know what got into him there. Was upset that he didn't have a matchup. And right now, referee security in there with Ashton Starr. And Ashton Starr said he's going to – it looks like he gave the high sign. He's going to continue, but I don't know how smart that is with 7-foot-tall, 260-pound Austin Towers coming out.
I don't know either, man. That's there's no telling, really. Let's see what's going on here.
Ladies and gentlemen, already in the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 187 pounds, this is Ashton Starr.
Fighting over rings, won't be the king, but long live the chief. For a little old thing, little boys bang bang. Long live the chief. Fighting over rings, won't be the king, but long live the chief. Yeah, watch pretty mama while I slay my cane. Long live the chief. Cockroaches in the rack. Hand-me-downs with the patches. Mama put a little money in the mattress. Taught me how to make a silver spoon out of plastic. You can either sink, swim, or be the captain. Get the last word, I'ma get the
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the ring from Anaheim, California, weighing in at 350 pounds, this is the Chief, Austin Towers.
Been about time, more than been about pay. Y'all up with me. Usain couldn't run with me. Chief come to find you. You don't come for me. At best, you could run a little company. At worst, I could run the whole country. That's right. Pimp game like a brothel. That's why I don't judge a hustle. I Airbnb the crib like a hostel. Summer rate cheaper, could the streets get.
Todd Sexton there out to check on Ashton. To make sure that he's okay to go for this matchup. You know, there's no shame in going ahead and hitting the locker room after that attack. Certainly isn't in Ashton Starr's case here, and the Chief is standing across the ring from him 18 feet away. I don't know that this is a good idea for the future of Ashton Starr.
Well, this is something that Ashton Starr, you know, he wanted. You know, they signed this matchup between these two young men, you know, and Ashton Starr right in after Austin Towers. Now, a little bit of history and background on these two men. They are very familiar with each other. Both men trained by Mr. Hughes at the WWA 4 Academy. Were in around the same time. Ashton Starr, a 6-year veteran. Austin Towers, 5 years. So, I mean, there's a lot of personal issues here. Things that neither man commented on, but it goes back to that WWA 4 dojo and something that happened there, but neither man really wanted to comment on the personal issues here.
Oh, there is no doubt there. There's one thing that you're going to have leaving WWA 4, and that is a certain level, if you will, of believability and arrogance and everything that comes out of that from learning from Curtis Hughes in your persona in ring and somewhat in your persona in life, actually. But you have to have that confidence in yourself if you're going to be successful in this business. That is no doubt.
And we just saw the power there of the Chief. Austin Towers, 7 feet tall, 350 pounds. And right now, driving that knee right between the shoulder blades of Ashton Starr. And I mean, this is a 7 foot tall, 350 pound man. Not just of power, but of attitude. Left his home in Anaheim, California, traveled here to the state of Georgia to train to be a professional wrestler. And I mean, he's somebody who has all the tools, and right now, just driving Ashton Starr's body and bending it backwards in ways that it's not supposed to bend there, Adam Vance.
Oh, not at all. Those two, your shoulders should not come close to touching in the back like that. And you couldn't tap out if you wanted to, that's for sure, but you certainly could quit. And that tells you the guts and the determination Ashton Starr has in this matchup here. Chin buster and got some separation, but I don't know how much longer that's going to last. Ashton with some forearms is backing off Austin here for a little bit, and let's see if Ashton can make a gain of it here in the offensive end.
And right there you can see Ashton Starr trying to Irish whip in, gets reversed out. Oh, ducks the big boot, comes in, with a boot of his own. He rocked the big man here. He's got him down to 2 knees. Comes in, scissors kick right to the back of the head. He's going for the cover. This could be it. We got to cover 1, 2. Oh, but Austin Towers just powered out. Ashton Starr with an impressive showing right there.
Yeah, I mean, he's shaking the cobwebs loose still. He doesn't know where he's at quite yet. but he had enough wherewithal and a cross body right into the corner. It's Ashton Starr there, but he doesn't know where he's at just yet. But Starr taking a high-risk shot there, going to the top turnbuckle, something you won't see out of Austin. But Starr went for a splash, and Austin ducked out of the way. Looked like he might have been playing a little possum there.
Yeah, it looked like Ashton Starr was going to go for that big cross body, but out of the way went the Chief. And now the Chief sizing up Ashton Starr here, has bad intentions, runs in. Oh, big boot. Just turned Ashton Starr inside out.
That vicious bicycle kick, you can count to 10, and that is it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Man.
your winner of the match, Austin Towers.
At best, you can run a little company. At worst, I can run the whole country. That's right. Pimp game like a brothel. That's why I don't judge a hustle. I Airbnb the crib like a hostel. Summer rate cheaper, cause the streets get hostile. Shut up, boy. This is fire from a hobby boy.
Towers asking for the microphone here. Let's see what he's got to say post-match.
If you need me to reintroduce myself, my name is Austin Towers, the Chief, the tightweight, the future legend. I only have one goal, and that's to take over every top promotion in Georgia, starting with ripping every star that each and every one of you love to death. I'm going to take extra time to rip away every piece here in Southern Fried. So if anybody in that locker room can actually step up and give me a challenge, I dare you. Because what's gonna happen is gonna be defined by 3 simple words. Tower over all!
Well, there's someone coming out of the locker room right now. That is Ben Buchanan.
The second generation Haas seemingly coming out, maybe to answer the challenge of Tower.
Boy, I tell you what. Little jawing off Mike there before he.
You think it's impressive, huh? Coming on out here, taking out Logan Creed. Yep. You think that's impressive? It is. You think coming out here and taking out Ashton Starr after he got tagged? It's impressive. That's his fault, really. You think that's impressive? He sure is. Well, let me tell you, I ain't Logan Creed. I ain't Ashton Starr. I am Ben Buchanan. So let me tell you something. October 17th, me and you. But let me tell you something, big boy. I ain't going alone. I got the Southern Fried Nation. They know I'm bad to the bone. So you still that big bad bully, or you just a big wimp?
Oh. Calling out Austin Towers there for October 17th. Oh, here we go.
The sunglasses are off.
Oh, wait a minute. He tried to sucker punch him there. Ben Buchanan firing up. Big clothesline. Oh, and Austin Towers out, but lands on his feet.
Man. Buchanan with the shirt off. Towers with the straps down.
We can have him go here right now.
Towers had a short match, that's for sure. Let's see what happens here. I didn't even know Ben was here. Towers is heading out.
Yeah, and you see right there, though, Ben Buchanan not backing down from Austin Towers. Neither man back, neither one of these two men. Wow. I'm going to tell you, it is going to be interesting. Maybe this will get signed before October 17th, and we'll have these two horses in the ring.
I'll tell you what, I'll definitely look for that. I can't wait to see what happens in the back after this. But to find out if we got this matchup signed, we'll see what we got coming up with that here as Austin Towers makes his way to the back and Ben runs the ropes for a little bit here. He may not have had a workout today. Who knows? We'll see you guys after the break here. We've got this Corey Hollis and Griff Garrison coming up soon, as is the Southern Classics, the tag team titles, the Southern Pride title. All that's on the line tonight, and that's before no ropes. Dogfight. I can't believe it. We're going to be back here in just a second.
Landscaping Services, Anytime Fitness Monroe, and Chris Bolton, Small Engine Repair. Your referee for this next match, David Weekly. This next match is one fall. Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the ring, he is a former Southern Pride heavyweight champion from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, weighing 197 pounds. This is Corey Hollis. And his opponent this evening.
Stand up. Everyone put your hands up and get your drinks up. We got Marcus. We got Griff. Everyone and we got your hands up and get your drinks up. Now put your hands up.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Triad, North Carolina, weighing 220 pounds. He is one half of the tag team Master and Machine. This is Griff Garrison.
Put them hands up, put them hands up, put them hands up. You gotta move it or lose it when you're grooving the music. We just a few of the smoothest, just trying to do it.
All right, man, one of the first big tests as a singles for Griff Garrison here at Southern Pride, Corey Hollis. Man, I've been looking forward to this matchup since I heard it was signed a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, first time ever matchup between these two. But also, you know, I have to say I feel a little responsible for the reasonings behind this matchup. If you were with us at Ultimate Battleground for the Ultimate Battleground match, you'll remember from what I've seen in video, Griff Garrison actually eliminated Corey Hollis. But mine and referee KT's attention was with Todd Sexton and Dave Manders. Hollis came back in. I turned around because I was a special referee. I was invited by Todd in time enough to see Corey Hollis eliminate Griff Garrison.
Yep.
And, you know, unfortunately, because we didn't see the elimination at the time, we had to, you know, count it for Corey Hollis. He stayed in the match, of course, was eliminated eventually by Sal Rinauro.
Yep.
But this matchup here signed almost immediately after that. So, you know, I spoke to Griff Garrison. I apologized for things that happened, even though I don't.
Hey, you're not a referee. I mean, you can't. There's nothing you can do about that. You had to deal with the chaos that was going on. Normally at a battle royal type matchup, there's more than just two referees here, but we just had two at that point. But you know, there's nothing you can do. It's a human mistake. We all make mistakes sometimes, you know, and that happens. So Hollis is out of the ring now, out of the floor. Smart move there, getting out and slowing down Griff Garrison, who was pretty hot to come out here.
Also, gotta think about where Corey Hollis's mental state is. You know, I mean, he's lost the Southern Honor Wrestling Championship, another promotion here in Georgia.
Who? You're welcome.
Corey Hollis, though, you know, a former Southern Fried champion, has held numerous titles all throughout the states of Georgia and Alabama and the Southeast.
Oh, yeah.
And has been one of the hottest commodities since his debut 11 years ago.
Oh, no doubt. Like, every time somebody starts a new wrestling company or there's a whole bunch of people that are going to get signed, he's always ends up on the fringe. And I still don't understand why he's not on my television every week.
Yep.
And he's just an incredible performer. You know, performer of the year a couple years ago here in the state of Georgia. But just everything that you would want a company to have in a professional wrestler is in Corey Hollis's body. And he has every bit of ability to do and do everything that you need a guy to do for your company. And that's why he's here. Realistically, it is. You know, despite not being a fan favorite, obviously. But, you know, still.
Well, you know, and then, you know, you look at the flip side of this, and right there, Griff Garrison, showing his power display there.
Yep.
But Griff Garrison's another one of these guys, you know, 4 years into the sport of professional wrestling. And in that time, he's been a 2-time Anarchy heavyweight champion, is a former Southern Fried tag team champion. In fact, him and Marcus Cross held both the Anarchy and Southern Fried tag team titles simultaneously, but right there.
Ouch.
The experience of Corey Hollis with that big elbow caught Griff Garrison. But a forearm there by Garrison.
A jumping forearm from Garrison right between the shoulder blades. And Hollis is prone. Garrison going for a welcome to the machine. And Hollis with a hair pull. That's in the Corey Hollis patent book there.
Yeah, you know,
at the Wrestling Patent Office in Ohio. It's in Ohio right now, isn't it? They move it. It's a trailer.
Well, you know, it happens.
Yes.
But Corey Hollis, you know, you talked about why aren't we seeing him on our television each and every week? I mean, this guy has had impressive showings in promotions such as AEW, Ring of Honor, and even NXT. You know, and there's just that, you know, trying to get to that next level. And Corey Hollis is that next level caliber athlete as he sizes up Griff Garrison and goes right there with the knee right to the small of the back.
Garrison hanging over that second rope. Corey Hollis, you can see the marks on his back where Garrison hit him on that jumping forearm to the back. It's red. It's ridiculous looking right now, but Hollis with a couple of shots right to the temple of Griff Garrison, and Garrison may have had a little bit of a hurt shoulder. You can see him shaking the bees, the stings out of his arm, and Hollis with a high back body drop there. He was elevated almost 10 feet in the air there off of Garrison and landed hard on his spine, but insecurity as Garrison comes in and sends Garrison right back down to the canvas, and Hollis, you can see he's got some pain in that back of his, but he's still staying on the attack like he's got to do against the bigger Garrison.
You know, and I tell you, even though we've approached the fall months here and we're starting to do, you know, our comeback from the pandemic here and the COVID and everything, preparing for an outdoor event is a lot different than preparing for an indoor event. I mean, when you're indoors, it's climate controlled. Yes, you're hitting, you know, maximum body heat, but out here, you're dealing with the elements, you know, and like we've already felt at least a 10-degree drop off from the time that we started. So, I mean, that makes it hard to prepare. And that also has a lot to do with your breath, your stamina, and things like that. As we go for a cover, 1, 2.
Just a 2 count there from senior official David Weekly. Man, it's going to take a little bit more than that, Corey, to keep him down for a 3 count. But he's settling in, and he's going to take some of that oxygen out of the 6'5" Garrison here.
I can tell you, I can remember Corey Hollis from the very early days of his career. Got to call a lot of his, you know, in fact, maybe some of his first matches ever. But you looked at his work ethic. You looked at what he did there. Yes, he has an attitude. Yes, he will take shortcuts when needed, but make no bones about it. This man has a great work ethic. His technical skills are superior to most, and we see that here. But right now, Griff Garrison trying to power out. Here we go. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe he may be going for the rack bomb. He may be going for the rack bomb here. Had him up. Has him. Oh, and went for that reverse DDT. I thought Griff Garrison was going to hit the rack bomb.
Garrison kicks out again. Senior official David Weekly there with a 2 count. And Hollis is growing tired of the 2 counts coming. Let's see what he pulls out of his bag of tricks to get Garrison's shoulders to the mat for 3.
Right now, that front chancery has him set in. Drake's arm. Oh, wait a minute. Garrison's going to block the suplex here. Blocking the suplex attempt. And right there, Corey Hollis, very wisely, if you notice what he did, moved Garrison's arm from around his neck. That allows him to keep control of that chancery. Now goes back in for the suplex, but is met by resistance there from Garrison.
And then Garrison backs him into those turnbuckles and gets him to break that hold, that face lock there, and Garrison is beating on him in the corner. Oh, man. And that break from David Weekley gives Hollis the chance he needs. Springboard coming. Big kick right to the back of the skull of Garrison. Hooks the leg. Could this be it? Just a 2 count there again. Rolls him up a second time. Just another 2 count.
You can see right there, there's some frustration starting to creep across the brow and the face of Corey Hollis, and now looks like he may be going up to the high rent district here.
Garrison's right in the center of the ring. If Hollis hits this could be it. Went for that big splash and missed as Garrison was playing a little possum of his own, learning something from being in the ring with Corey Hollis.
Yeah, no doubt there. And now you can see Griff Garrison. Both men are down. Referee David Weekley is starting that mandatory 10 count. It will only break if one of these two men can get to their feet first.
Garrison's getting amped up. The crowd's getting behind him here.
Yeah, the crowd here in Loganville, Georgia, getting behind Griff Garrison. And it looks like maybe they both get to their feet at the same time. Count's broke.
Big clothesline from Garrison in a second one. Look at that. He's still holding his neck. Oh, they both went for a kick, but Garrison's long leg hit Hollis first. And Hollis is stunned back in the corner. Here comes a jumping clothesline. That's in the patent office under Garrison there.
And right now, down the back, Hollis sits him in, passes him up. Oh, but it's met.
Man,
By
what
huge
impact.
right.
What impact there.
And right now you can see Garrison going up. Oh, wait a minute.
Plants him face first right in the center of the ring. Garrison hooks the leg. Weekley's down. Another 2 count there from referee David Weekley.
Yeah, and right there, Griff Garrison, that would have been a major upset. Despite all the accolades that we've seen the past few years from Garrison, a pin over a former Southern Fried champion would have been a huge feather in his cap and would have catapulted him up the rankings.
No doubt. And realistically, it wouldn't be an upset, honestly. I mean, both of these guys, even Hollis being the veteran of the two guys in this matchup here, it really wouldn't be an upset because Garrison's just been on such a roll.
And right now, Garrison sizing Hollis up. Now, we've seen Garrison utilize that spear before. Garrison comes in. Oh, wait a minute.
Hollis had it scouted.
And takes it right down into a crossface. Has him set up in the crossface there. Referee David Weekley right there looking for the submission.
Is Garrison going to tap out? Hollis has it. Locked in. Hollis has that left arm prone. Fans are chanting tap. Wow, are you kidding me? They want Garrison to tap out to Corey Hollis. Garrison is closer to the ropes. You can see him using his legs, inching closer and closer to the ropes. Is he going to reach out, break that hold? Hollis sees it, and he backs him up.
Goes right back to it. Oh, wait a minute. Garrison had the pan in there.
Yeah, Garrison had him. Back elbow from Hollis. Hollis gets some separation, gets away from Garrison. Spear from Garrison. Is this going to be it? Garrison, can he pin him? Back press. Just a 2 count there. Geez, so close to a 3.
Yeah, you're not going to defeat a man like Corey Hollis, with a move like that and then following it up with a cover like that. Hollis has got a lot of heart. Hollis will fight. Hollis has always had to do that because he's not always been the biggest dog in the fight. I mean, he's under 6 feet tall, but, he has an attitude of a man 10 feet tall.
Well, see, but at full strength, if Garrison hits that at full power, it's going to be over with for Corey Hollis. But Garrison's taken such a beating in this matchup so far that shot on Hollis didn't have the full effect.
And right now you can see Griff Garrison up, trying to get the cobwebs shook loose here, right up over Corey Hollis, lifting the man up. Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, what? Corey Hollis.
Look at the strength of Hollis.
Yeah, using all of his strength there. Oh, wait a minute, going back up again for that rack bomb.
Garrison has it. He was going to go for welcome to the machine, and we didn't see that. Hollis slipped out. Garrison with a waist lock in the corner, but Hollis has that corner locked down.
Clubbing forearms against the back. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, did he?
Hollis with a mule kick there. Referee David Weekly, senior official, calls for the bell. We're going to get a DQ here, I believe.
That was a blatant low blow there by Corey Hollis. Oh, and now goes
Hollis
Weekly.
pushes. Yeah, you don't do that to David Weekly. Go get him, Hayden.
And right now.
And Hollis, oh, God.
He did again.
Young man may want to have a family someday. Jeez.
And right now.
Garrison. Marcus Cross was watching off to the side here, and Garrison is taking a beating here. The chairs coming down from Hollis, and Marcus Cross is coming into the ring now to save his former partner. Excuse me, his former partner. I apologize. To save his partner. I didn't mean that. I apologize, guys. As Hollis hits Marcus Cross in the back with the chair as well. And a second shot, and he just ditches the chair.
Oh, and he's going for that knee. He's going for that injured knee.
That piece of garbage. I tell you what a piece of trash Corey Hollis is.
Marcus Cross tore his ACL back earlier this year just before the COVID pandemic. Had major surgery on there and then tweaked the knee. What? Oh. Going right for that rebuilt knee.
Hollis took that knee brace off. Now he's gone back out for the chair. We got to get security into the ring or somebody here. I tell you what.
This man has no heart. This man has no soul. He's got the chair. Oh! Trying to take the knee out of Marcus Cross. This is despicable. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Hollis has got it prone.
What's Bill Barron's doing out here?
Bill Barron's is out there now. He's climbed up on the apron. These are his guys. And Barron's is trying to get Marcus the hell out of the ring. So he knows what Corey Hollis is capable of doing.
Whoa, Corey. Corey picked up a chair. Corey's got a chair. Bill Barron's doesn't know what's going on. Oh, thank God.
Corey knows what will happen to his career. Bill Barron's gets a hug from Corey Hollis and shoves him off.
There is some history there between Hollis and Barron's, but it looked like Corey had bad intentions.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee David Weekly has disqualified Corey Hollis. Your winner of the match, Griff Garrison.
Griff Garrison picks up the victory, Adam.
At what price, honestly? Geez. Marcus has wrestled just a few matches since coming back from knee surgery, and the guys are taking him out of the ring, and Garrison doesn't know where he's at either. I don't even know that he knows Marcus made it out to the ring, but I imagine these guys are on their way to the hospital.
Yeah,
Security's taking him out.
That's what they look like they're doing. They're taking him to the hospital because they didn't even go back to the dressing room area here. But we got a volatile situation here, and
Garrison's heading to the back here. There's really not much more we can say, honestly. We got to get these guys. We do have an ambulance here. We're required to, and they're getting Garrison and Marcus Cross out of the ambulance. There's Todd Sexton here. He came out of the locker room as well.
Yeah, he just directed them.
I'm
I'm going to text Bill Barron's and try to get some updates.
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely do that here.
Your vendor tables, Legend Relics.
We're going to get into the next matchup here, I think, pretty quickly.
An AJ Styles pop figure that has been autographed. So if you want to visit Legend Relics at intermission, they have a raffle for $1 for a chance to win the AJ Styles autographed pop figure. All right, y'all ready for our next match this afternoon? It is for the Southern Fried Classics Championship belt. Your referee, Radar Martin. Introducing the challenger.
Girl, you never know no one like me. Up there in your high society.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the ring, he is a former Southern Fried Tag Team Champion, a former Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion from Anderson, South Carolina, weighing in at 227 pounds. This is Wild Billy Buck.
Hang out with a rough and rowdy crowd. That don't mean I don't respect my mama or my Uncle Sam. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I may be a real bad boy, but baby, I'm a real good man. I might have a reckless streak, at least a country mile wide. If you're gonna run with me, it's gonna be. I am your savior.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the ring, he is your Southern Fried Classics champion from Newport, Rhode Island, weighing in at 202 pounds. He is your savior. This is David Ali.
Don't rush me, Radar. What number night is this, huh? What number night is this that I come out here for all of you, and all of you do is this, you hate me. Hey, how about you get up off your ass and come film me right now, please? Yes, you. You, with the pregnant belly. You, yes, that's what I'm pointing at. So you're not going to get up and do what I tell you to do. This is exactly what I mean. I come out here every night for all of you because I love you. And what do? You yell at me. You boo me. You don't want me to win. You don't want me to save you. And now Billy Buck's mad. What are you mad about, huh, Billy? You mad because I hit you in the belt? Huh? You mad because I hit you in the head with my belt? You mad about that? Yeah. So now he's mad. Now he wants to fight me for what's mine, for what I earned, for what I've done for all of you. Even for this jackass right here wearing this Confederate flag hoodie, this moron over here, I do this for you. Even though you hate me, I do this for you. I'm not doing this. This is beneath me. I'm going home. You all don't deserve to hit me. And
All right, matchup's going to start here as the Southern Fried Classics Championship is on the line here. Former Southern Fried Tag Champion and Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion Billy Buck is in the ring right now. And he is taking it to David Ali. Is Ali there? We had a helicopter fly over. Sorry there. I feel like I'm at a bottom line show, 1999.
And right now, we've got this is for the Southern Fried Classics Championship. Now, these two men, they met each other in the Ultimate Battleground Battle Royal. Billy Buck actually eliminated David Ali. David Ali came back in, attacked Billy Buck, and cost him an opportunity. But Billy Buck was also one of the longest-lasting men, went over 45 minutes in Ultimate Battleground.
I would say by 15 minutes he was over everybody. I didn't go back and look at the individual numbers for everybody, but holy smokes, man. And if it wasn't for Ali coming back into the ring, again, another thing the referees missed, Ali coming back in the ring and hitting Billy Buck and knocking him out. That's what happened.
And right now, Billy Buck opening up on David Ali. David Ali.
Ali was heading down the entrance ramp there. Sorry we didn't have it on the monitor for you there. But they're back into the squared circle. And Ali's got the belt.
Yeah, that championship that he won back in January, defeating Alan Angels, and has held on through that title. I mean, I know most of his reign has been through the pandemic, but, I mean, he's had some impressive showings, including a win over Sal Rinauro back in August.
Absolutely, man. He's impressive here. Alan Angels is now part of the AEW roster. Has a full-time contract with those guys. It's an amazing thing. And you saw David Ali fighting the figure four as Billy Buck tried to lock it in, and Ali was doing everything he could to keep out of it. And a rake to the eyes gets him out of that figure four.
David Ali, another one of those products of the WWA Force School, and Mr. Hughes debuted back in 2016, brought with him a street fighting background. This man had won several street fighting championships throughout his tenure as a street fighter. And you can see some of that in what he does, but I mean, has excelled in wrestling. And I mean, right now is taking it to the 16-year veteran, Billy Buck. And you want to talk about a prolific career. Billy Buck has had one of those. I mean, I know he's a former, right there, the big right.
Jeez.
He's a former Southern Fried champion, former Southern Fried Tag Team champion, but over in Anarchy, he was a former Anarchy heavyweight champion multiple time tag team champion. In fact, he is one of the few people who has won every single championship in Anarchy. So,
wow,
I mean, just
nice.
an amazing career from Billy Buck. And I can remember Billy Buck and I go back from when he first started. And I think, when you take a look at Billy Buck's credentials, it's because he was trained by Shadow Jackson, another guy who has been prolific throughout the Southeast and Mid-Atlantic regions.
Yep, they have guys everywhere. Pretty much every show you go on, you see somebody that's been trained by one of these two guys' trainers. That's for sure. No doubt there. And you got a 2 count. Is the champion David Ali. Goes for a pinfall there on Billy Buck.
And David Ali, I mean, this guy right here, I mean, he possesses all the athletic ability, all the athletic skills that you can ask out of one man, but I mean, also just that nasty attitude. And I mean, and he really believes everything he's saying, too. I mean, he really believes that he's saving these people.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, too, that I noticed is missing here tonight. His cronies, his henchmen, his whatever you want to call them, the guys out by the ring, they're not here tonight. That shows you a level of confidence that Ali has going up against Billy Buck. I'm not really sure. The match isn't over yet. They could be under the ring. They could be wearing a mask outside the ring in some kind of disguise. They could be dressed like one of the basketball goals out here. Who knows? But you never know what's going to happen when David Ali's involved. But he came out here by himself tonight, and that's interesting in itself.
And, of course, this is the first of our 3 big championship matches that we have on the card for the evening. The Southern Fried Classics title. We still have the tag team titles, the heavyweight titles still to come. And what about that huge main event? We're going to take down the ring ropes, and we are going to have us a dogfight that the only way to win, submission or knockout.
Yes, that battle has come to a head here between Stryknyn and Xavier Reyes, and we'll have to see what happens out of that matchup. I believe they're going to close the barricades around the ring so that there's no way for either one of those guys to get out. We don't want something this violent to make its way into the crowd as they fought in the yard over there next to the church at the end of the Ultimate Battleground show here 2 weeks ago. We don't need that again. That doesn't need to happen. We've got security here. I know there's a couple of EMTs that are here as well. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with that matchup. I've never seen anything like that before, I'll tell you that.
Only a 1 count there for David Ali, and I think that had a lot to do with his arrogance. I mean, he had Billy Buck down and just decided to walk around the ring and jaw with the fans a little bit. I mean, you can't do that. I don't care how good you are. I don't care if you're the champion or not. When you have a man like Billy Buck down who's done as much in his career as he's done, you go for the pin. You get out of here as can. Oh, wait a minute. Ducks the clothesline. Ducks that one.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Look at the strength, and Ali's out of the ring. Ali's been eliminated. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
guys.
this ain't Ultimate Battleground right here, Van.
He's out on the floor now. He's out on the concrete, the asphalt here in the parking lot at the Cross Church in Loganville. And now Billy Buck has a moment to rest and to recover a little bit. And let's see what he makes out of this. Can the veteran come up and become only the 3rd Southern Fried Classics champion in the history of the title? That title was won at last year's Ultimate Battleground by Alan Angels. That was the prize at the end of the matchup. And Alan Angels won that matchup here, and he was the champion for a long time before Ali took it from him. And so there's only been 2 champions. And can Billy Buck make it the number 3 champion, the person to hold the Southern Fried Classics champion? And he is feeling it right now, going for a waist lock coming up, going for a fireman's carry and a Samoan drop from Buck. Hooking the far leg. Could this be it? Just a 2 count there.
That's just one of the many signature moves in Billy Buck's arsenal. We've seen that Samoan drop many times, and a lot of times that could lead to the buckshot. Of course, that's the one thing that David Ali wants to avoid, that big super kick by Billy Buck. Oh, and there's another one of the signatures, the spine buster. And right now the hand goes up. The hand's going up. This could be the call for it.
Oh, yeah, the gun's getting loaded.
Yeah, he's loading it up. It only takes one. It only takes one, and right now he's sizing up Ali. Ali up. Ali turns around. Oh, wait.
Wow, chicken. Smart move. Oh, man, thrust right to the throat. Double underhook suplex there and a kip up from Ali. Ali hit that shot to the throat, and Buck is struggling to breathe right now.
Yeah, that thrust to the throat. Oh, wait a minute. And it's got, look at the power of Ali. Oh, and right across the knee goes Billy Buck, and this could be all she wrote.
I don't know, man. He's not covering him very well. Yes, Buck kicks out after that, gets that shoulder up.
Yeah, Ali, I mean, you know, the thing is, his arrogance gets a little bit too much to him. He had to get in there. He had to get a deep hook on that leg. You're not going to beat Billy Buck just by laying on him. Buck, another one of these guys who has a lot of fight in him. And right now, Ali has him set up.
I'd like to say that was arrogance, but I honestly think he's just exhausted at this point. Buck is just beating on him so much during this matchup, especially the last few moments. That might be all he could have done, really, was just lay on him, hope for a 3. Buck hits that foot up there, and Ali face first right into the bottom of that size 13 shoe.
And right now, both these men have spent a lot of energy in this. Buck rushes in. Ali, oh, wait a minute, standing switch. Both men keep going for it. Multiple standing switches. Oh, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute.
German into a bridge there.
Whoa. Did Billy win? I thought maybe did. Hold on.
Wow.
Do we have a new classics?
Radar Martin's trying to talk to him. I'm not sure what's going on. The crowd's happy with this, I'll tell you what.
I'm not too sure. I thought Ali maybe got a shoulder up. Wait.
Did we have a double pin?
Well, I think, you know, from what I saw on the monitor here, I could have sworn I saw Ali get a shoulder up. I couldn't really tell there at the very end, but I think last moment, Ali rolled the shoulder.
Radar! Radar, damn it, come here! Hey, Billy! Listen to this. Tell him.
All right, I counted to 3, and I saw him raise his shoulder up.
Yeah, you tell him. You tell him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, David Ali.
Well, the winner of the match and still Southern Fried Classics champion, David Ali. What a heck of a match though between these two.
I'm just stunned right now. I gotta go back and look at the video here. I can't believe that. Both of them must have been down. I guess that's what happened, and Radar counted 3.
Even so, you know, the tie is going to go to
Billy Buck reaching out a hand for a handshake here. Billy's reaching out for a handshake, and Ali's ignoring it.
I thought he was going to go shake the hand, disrespecting the vet. Oh,
buckshot! And he kills him.
Well,
now
Billy gets the handshake. You can't disrespect a 16-year veteran, a man the stature of Billy Buck. David Ali paid the price for it, but he's still the champion, the Southern Fried Classics champion, that is. But Billy Buck got the last say.
Absolutely. Billy Buck got the last say here, and he heads to the background with a little bit of comeuppance there here as he heads out to the back. And we see Billy Buck there as David Ali is taking a nap in the middle of the ring right now, courtesy of one buckshot.
Tag team titles be put on the line tonight. That's what we got coming up. This match is for the tag team titles. Your referee, KT. Ladies and gentlemen, now making their way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 241 pounds, Bobby Moore. From Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 302 pounds, Adonis. And the leader of the approved from Tucson, Arizona, weighing 217 pounds, Adrian Hawkins. They are the approved.
Romeo and Juliet.
And introducing their opponents this evening, ladies and gentlemen, now making their way to the ring, accompanied by the founder of JB Enterprises, Dr. Joseph Brock III, from Chicago, weighing 250 pounds, the Jagged Edge. And his tag team partner, the Japanese Assassin, weighing over 300 pounds, Tachi Makuji.
All right, hold on a second. Now, everybody knows we've been waiting for this tag team title shot, and it's supposed to be Brian and Tetchy, but we know that you didn't want Brian out here, and you hurt him. But I have a great replacement, and I know we all want to see Jagged in the ring with Tetchy, so we're going to do an audible. And it's now going to be Tetchy and Jagged versus the Disapproved.
The Adriana chants are ringing out across Walton County tonight as the Southern Fried Tag Championships are up for grabs here as Tachi Makuji and the Jagged Edge will face off against Adonis and Bobby Moore of the Approved.
Now, we did hear that Dr. Joseph Brock said this was originally supposed to be Makuchi and Brian Kane representing JB Enterprises in this one, but the shoulder injury brought on by the Approved, keeping him out of this matchup. So now, suitable replacement in the Jagged Edge, taking on the Approved here, the team of Bobby Moore and Adonis. Of course, we know the Approved won those Southern Fried Tag Team Championships from Matt Sells and Billy Buck back on August the 22nd. And right now, collar and elbow tie-up. As we can see,
it's been a while since we've seen Jagged in a match as well.
Yeah, Jagged Edge, a well-traveled commodity here throughout the Southeast. Has held numerous regional titles. Has always been a force to reckon with, but and also in there with Bobby Moore.
Dr. Brock there up on the apron as well. Yeah, with Bobby Moore, both of these guys, double tough guys. Like I said, Bobby Moore, I think, has the hardest punch of anybody in wrestling in the state of Georgia.
Yeah, and you and I, we were talking about this earlier. Bobby Moore is someone who, over the years, I remember him making his debut back in 2004 as part of a tag team called the Regular Guys. Bobby Moore has shed a lot of weight. Some upwards of 100 pounds that's trimmed down, but has also improved his power. and that striking ability. Oh, big clothesline there by Jagged.
Oh, yeah, man, huge clothesline from the veteran here as Jagged has wanted a piece of Adrian Hawkins for quite some time. He's not getting that tonight. He might if some shenanigans happen outside the ring, but his focus is going to be on the two guys defending the titles for the approved right now. And he tags in the 300-pound Japanese assassin,
Of course,
Techi Makuji.
It was back, and I didn't mean to cut you off
No
there,
problem.
but it was back at Ultimate Battleground that there was the debate between Joseph Brock, or Dr. Joseph Brock, excuse me, and Adrian Hawkins, one that I was asked to host. And I'll tell you, the tension between these two factions, you could just feel it in the ring. I mean, like, it was just so thick.
I didn't want to be in there with you, that's for sure. Especially once the ring started getting crowded. It was a little much, man, but it was definitely there's a level of pride of being the top faction here in Southern Fried, and both of these two teams can lay claim to that without a shadow of a doubt. And I don't know if you can say that there's one that's better than the other over the years, but for sure JB Enterprises has it in terms of longevity in Southern Fried. They've all kind of been here since the beginning, with Mr. Charles as well.
Big scoop and a slam going for the cover.
Just a
It's
2 count from
Jagged
KT there. Oh, I see what happened there. Bobby Moore's foot magically made it on the bottom rope. Wonder how that happened.
Well, you know,
Adrian Hawkins over there.
Well, that's the advantage of having a man like Adrian Hawkins there, the leader of the approved.
And Jagged just got bulldozed. Jeez.
Throughout the years, I've had my run-ins with Adrian Hawkins, a very, I'll go ahead and say it, a very arrogant individual. Really does look down his nose at other folks. And right now, the tag into Adonis, who goes right in after Jagged Edge. Now, Adonis is a guy that I'm very familiar with, too. Made his debut back in 1996 and has toiled around the Southeast, most notably here with the approved, of course, but also has been, ironically enough, kind of a gun for hire, so to speak. Has been a part of many different factions and always has been kind of the muscle of the faction, or that assassin in the faction, so to speak.
And has been a wrestling trainer at one time, even showing up on Up, Down, Down on YouTube with one Xavier Woods as his trainer. And he's been the trainer of Xavier Woods back when Xavier was first breaking into the business. So he has a longevity as well, where we talked about the guys from WWA 4. Here's a legacy guy where you got a guy that you've trained that's in the big time at WWE, man. That's an incredible story there. And they still keep in touch to this day.
Yeah, Adonis, a great trainer. Oh, right there. Went in with like a variation of the Ace Crusher. Just took Adonis back to the corner and tags out to Bobby Moore, who comes in. 1, 2. Only a 2 count there.
Man, these guys are still struggling to feel each other out. You can see the game plans kind of colliding here as, you know, Bobby and Adonis do not want Techi into this matchup here. They don't want to deal with that weight and that striking ability of the Japanese assassin, so they're trying to wear down. And that's why they did what they did to Brian Kane, honestly. They wanted somebody injured coming into this matchup so they could pick on him most of the time and keep that guy isolated from Techi. And that's what they're doing to Jagged right now.
And right now, Jagged Edge trying to fight out, had those elbows. Oh, and just drove right back to the corner there by Bobby Moore, blind tag. And right now they've cut the ring off in half, which is, you know, the smartest thing to do in tag team wrestling. But don't underestimate Dr. Joseph Brock. We know his history here in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. He has managed many champions before, has managed many tag team champions before, so he knows what it takes to take his men to that championship. And both Techi and Jagged Edge have been champions here, holding the Southern Fried Tag Team titles and the Southern Fried Championship, so they know what it takes too.
No doubt, they definitely do that. And you got that rear chin lock there going from the big Adonis. And Adonis is a guy that can match up size-wise with Techi, that's for sure. But like I said, they don't want him into that matchup here. They want to keep him outside the ring. But turned over a new leaf is Dr. Brock. Are we going to see the same shenanigans? Are we going to see that drive to do things to win a match that bad guy Dr. Brock used to do? I don't know that we're going to see that. And we're going to have to see if that edge so to speak, not just the jagged edge, but we want to see if that edge is here for JB Enterprises. And now Mikuji's in the matchup here, and it's exactly what the approved didn't want, and you're seeing why. Drop kick. Oh, my God, 300-pounder in the air.
And the size of Techi compared to Adonis, I mean, compared to anybody really, but I mean, you really see it when he's in there with a man like Adonis. There's no small man himself. Oh, and Adonis fighting back. Oh, thrust right to the throat. Big elbow. I can tell you the other thing, too, about Adonis is those hands. He has some massive hands. I can remember the first time I ever met him was back in 1998. Shook the man's hand. He swallowed mine whole. Oh, big thrust kick there by Techi.
Nice there, and the big man's down. Mikuji with a hook. Just a 2 count there from referee KT.
And right now you can see Techi having control over Adonis. And they are trying to will themselves on. Oh, wait a minute. Now Adrian Hawkins.
You see Adrian's coming over to our side where, like I said, Jagged earlier, I said Jagged wanted a piece of Adrian Hawkins. And he's going after him. But Dr. Brock has got to keep him focused.
Oh, wait a minute.
Here comes some shenanigans right now.
Yeah,
Bobby Moore with the title belt there and hits Adonis across the face of the title belt. Moore's in the ring. Mikuji's there. Mikuji got that Shiranagi locked in, but Moore's not the legal man.
Yeah, but I believe Adonis is out. Oh, wait a minute.
Hawkins is up on the apron now. KT's going over after him. Mikuji's got him down. 1, 2, 3. KT sees it now. He's going for the count. That is it. We got new champions.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match and Southern Fried Tag Team Champions, JB. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Now, let's get one thing perfectly straight here, Dr. Brock. This match was for the tag team titles against Techi and Brian Kane. You can't just add someone to the match. Do you realize that? We are still the tag team champions.
What? I mean, yeah.
All right,
we
Todd Sexton's coming out here. Let's see.
Huh?
Jagged's asked for
Not
the microphone.
so fast, my friend. Southern Fried Tag Team Championship match, the way it was announced. JBE versus the approved. We are JBE. We are the Southern Fried Tag Team Champions. Possession is 9/10 of the law. See, I know the law because I've been in trouble a lot. We got it. We the tag team champions, and there's nothing you or anybody else can do about it.
All right. So the match was announced. JBE versus the approved for the tag team titles. Am I correct on that? Now, if I'm not mistaken, I made it clear that I wanted 2 members on the contract so there would be no confusion. Is that correct as well? And you chose, Adrian, you're not helping the situation.
Adriana,
you chose.
Stand back and stand by.
Easy.
Little confusion here.
All right, well, here, we're trying to handle this, okay? Trying to handle this. You know, the contract was signed where Rob Adonis and Bobby Moore, there's Bobby. He's not doing too good. All right.
Somebody wake Bobby up, please.
They're the tag champ. You approved the tag champs. And you put Brian Kane and Techi Miguchi on the contract. Now, Adrian agreed to a match, but by the letter of the law, the titles were not on the line.
Oh, come on, Todd.
So therefore, JBE are not, they're the winners of the match, but not the tag team champions.
Hey, Todd.
The approved.
Hey, everybody out here, are we the tag team champions? Todd, don't start it. Don't do it. You do this, it's going to be consequences and repercussions. Todd, if you do this, it's going to be consequences.
No, here, everybody calm down. No, calm down. Brock, I need you to get the belt from Tetchy. Hey. Hey, let me come in the room. Look. Look, here, just look. I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you. No. All right, you guys got the belts to go. Look.
Todd, I'm trying everything in my heart to be good, because this mafia means a lot to me. But you about to piss me off. And when you piss me off, you know what's going to happen. Don't do it.
I'm not going to stand here and be threatened by you. Pull the mic away from me.
You don't have to stand, Todd. Get back, Brock. You don't have to stand.
Oh, wait a minute. What
Tetchy and Jagged are beating up Todd Sexton. Are you kidding me?
What?
I can't believe this. This is ridiculous. Oh, damn. Todd is busted open. Dr. Brock needs to get control of his men. That's the contract they signed. That's what Todd means. There's a reason in the video it said that he had to choose somebody when they
You
want to
punch me? I am the matchmaker here. I'm in charge. So if you want to lay your hands on me, that's fine. But guess what? I want them off the property. They are suspended until further notice. Get them. No, you're suspended. All of you. All JBE. Brock, if you don't get him out of here now, it's going to be worse. I promise you. You just got back. You really want to ruin this? You get him. You really want to ruin this? Get him. By God, get him. Get him out of the building, or I'll call the cops.
We got a
I know you don't want that.
I can't believe this is happening. Wow.
You're going to make it worse.
Same old Todd. Yeah, I'm going to get him out. Same old Todd.
I've done time for a whole lot less for what I'm about to do to you.
Don't stop him.
The security's got to get Jagged out of here. He's got to. The contract that they signed.
Get him out of here, that means you can talk later.
This is. I need a. What's.
The contract was for.
Yeah, I mean,
Brian. I mean, that's what they made it specific.
What?
What have you been thinking? What's wrong with you, man? What are you thinking? What is wrong with you?
I did by the letter of the law. I did my job. It was not a tag team title match signed, okay? And he hit me. They're suspended.
It was announced as a tag team title shot. You're right.
Brian Cade here, and he is not here.
I understand that. I'm talking about in general, dude. The past 2 or 3 shows, you've been nothing but an ass to me.
Well, maybe you deserved it.
And let's get another thing straight real quick. You're out here on the microphone telling all these fans, you're in charge, you run stuff. I run stuff and I'm in charge, big boy.
Let's make one thing. All right, let's make one thing clear. This is my company.
This is your company?
This is my company. I run this. You may be the promoter, and that's cute. But I'm the one who brings in the talent. I'm the one who makes the matches. You're just out here shaking hand and kissing babies.
Hold up. Who? Y'all listen up a minute. Who pays your salary?
Funny you should bring that up. Because the very reason you pay me my salary is due to the contract that you signed when you bought this company, and I'm only going to say his name once because I'm sick of people saying his name for cheap reaction. When Charles sold you that company, my contract is ironclad. So for you to say you pay me, I'm the boss, you pay me, I can do what I want, you can't fire me. Remember that. And you know that.
Sometimes it don't all boil down to firing folks. Sometimes there's more things to do than fire folks. If you remember, hold on a minute, the boss is talking. So if you remember, last show, right out there about where the security guard's standing, you wanted to headbutt me and go nose to nose with me, and almost like you were going to challenge me, right?
I was. You messed up my spot in the match.
The way I see it is, you won.
Got a gypsy soul, I'm a rebel and rogue, and I'm always on the run. With a fire inside, I ain't ever gonna die. I'm a
Earlier, Legend Relics has an auction for AJ Styles figurine. The concession stand, visit them. But right now, we're going to get underway with our next match this afternoon. Your referee, David Weekley.
Smoke clears, dust settles, I ain't settling at all. Pedal to the metal, representing with my dogs. 20s, 50s, 100s on me, I'ma need it all. When the dust is settling, you'll see me standing tall. Hope you know who you are, cause we know who we are. All for one for all, yeah. Riding pedal to the metal, representing with my dogs. When the dust is settling, you'll see us standing tall.
This ain't what you wanted. If you the best, then invest in the moment. Anything left from the vets is a bonus. Just cut the check while I check my opponents. Fine independent, I ain't benefiting. I ain't trying to put no limits on you since the beginning. I've been winning with it. Always been efficient. Every finish got a bigger vision. Got to keep the mission. Competition ain't resisting, is it? If I dispute, I get behind time. The eyes is useless when the mind blind. Long as hate ain't on my side, I ain't got a problem clogging your timeline. I made this in my head, cause paper can handle it. This is a legend. You fake for the gram and they gas you instead of awakening the manuscript. I think my quest have been tainted by amateurs. People mistaking pure greatness from talented. Retaliation can't increase my balances. All you will gain is some shame and embarrassment. I can't refrain from maintaining my arrogance. I got no problem with bringing it home. I've been a scholar and you've been a clone. All of those doubters won't leave when you own. Miss out on diamonds while playing with stones. The dope is here, the smoke been cleared. I hope you came to show support with open ears. More focused than before, and plus my goal is on the road to show the goats I'm here. But I don't think I see you as a threat. Just mind yours, it'll never be a problem. They can see who was next, pay you respect. Shit, I barely pay a past due balance, but I can see better when
Smoke clears, dust settles, I ain't settling at all. Pedal to the metal.
can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet, I thought I heard the shuffle of angels sweet. He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, John, go do my will. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger. He won the 25-man Ultimate Battleground 3 to become the #1 contender from Los Angeles, California, weighing 179 pounds, Sal Rinauro. And introducing his opponent this evening, from the halls of darkness, you know him as the Priest of Punishment. He is your Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, Mikal Judas.
A matchup 20 years in the making. I don't know if you guys heard the words that Larry Goodman from Georgia Wrestling History had to say about this matchup. I guess it was late yesterday that he pontificated on this first-time matchup. The two wily veterans in the ring, Sal Rinauro, bag of tricks, is unlimited. Is his bag of tricks. And here, Jesus, Corey Hollis is here now.
What is Corey Hollis doing out here? I know Sal Rinauro last eliminated Corey Hollis, but Mikal Judas and Corey Hollis have had, a lot of run-ins around, around the state. Wait a minute.
Here comes Todd Sexton. He's in charge. Sal's at least waiting. And Corey Hollis gets escorted to the back. Todd Sexton comes out with Corey and sends him to the back. Super kick from Sal. Could this be a new champion? No, just a 1 count. Judas kicked out. Well, that bag of tricks just got emptied there for half a second. And Sal's working the palm thrust onto the face of Judas, and Judas almost took out senior official David Weekley there. And Sal's on the attack using the distraction. Oh, man, what speed and force in the corner there.
You talked about this match being 20 years in the making. Both these men, 20-year veterans of the sport of professional wrestling. Both of these men have been in the same promotion for large amounts of time, but have never been in the same ring one-on-one in singles competition until tonight. And it's happening here, and it is for the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. The 20 years that these two men have been in the sport of professional wrestling, their careers have taken them
Oh, my God.
to many corners of the world. Of course, Mikal Judas, the Priest of Punishment, a two-time IWA Puerto Rico champion, went to Puerto Rico just about 13 years ago and dominated on the island of Puerto Rico, came
That
back to
he
the
did.
United States as Michael Judas. I mean, he left as Michael Adrian. He was a total different guy when he came back. Sal Rinauro has also traveled the world, a former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, has held numerous regional titles, including he was the NWA Georgia Junior Heavyweight Champion, and both these men are former multiple-time Anarchy Heavyweight Champions.
And both former Southern Fried champions as well.
Yes. And right now you can see Sal Rinauro with some joint manipulation there, working over the fingers of Michael Judas.
Like I said, Larry Goodman had said that Sal Rinauro was not going to outpower, he was not going to outmuscle Michael Judas. But where he was able to do that, he may be able to out-wrestle one Michael Judas. We mentioned WWA 4 earlier tonight, and there was a big Curtis Hughes spit glob just flew into the air when he hit Sal with that punch. And Judas is on the attack, working over Sal's neck and shoulders. Dropping those knees down, Judas hits that El Crucifijo and sends Sal crashing to the mat there on his neck. That might be all. Judas is trying to wear Sal's neck down.
And you can hear Michael Judas yelling at Sal Rinauro to give it up. You know, it's almost a miracle that Michael Judas is even in this. Michael Judas suffering eye injuries back earlier in the year. Thought that, you know, this could have been the end for Michael Judas.
Legitimate eye injuries that could have caused him to go blind. And he had to have surgery. He had surgery just a few months ago, right as we were starting shows back up. He had to have emergency surgery, go into the eye doctor's office and have the eye doctor say, we're getting into the car and going to the hospital. That will scare the living daylights out of anybody, much less a man that size. You're talking about your future, anything.
And right now you can see Michael Judas back in control over Sal Rinauro, and going to work on the arm of Sal Rinauro, which ironically enough, Sal Rinauro suffered that compound fracture of his arm back in January of this year that cost him much of the year as far as wrestling goes, but I mean also I guess kind of benefited from the pandemic and the cancellation of many events. It gave him a chance to properly heal.
Yeah, oh, look at Sal's biting Judas's hand now. Again, like we said, that bag of tricks, Psycho Sal knows how to do it all. And a big drop kick there sends Judas right to the ground, and Judas sits up still even more pissed than he was before.
Both these men here, in fact, they were tag team partners just a couple of weeks ago back at Ultimate Battleground in a tag team match against the Besties, who we saw here earlier this evening. And then we saw the big stare down at the conclusion of the Ultimate Battleground match that Sal Rinauro won.
Yep.
Oh, big chop right
but
across
Sal
the
had
chest.
something to his hand. I guess he might have bit it. Hard to say there, but Sal's even smiling a little bit there.
Well, you know, in the last couple of years, we've seen a different Sal Rinauro. It's almost like he's gone off the deep end at times. But, you know, the other thing, too, is I've known Sal for quite some time. It could be mind games. You never know with Sal Rinauro what he has up his sleeve.
There's shades of brilliance in everything that man does. And I tell you, there's times that you watch him and the clarity is there, but you think that, quote-unquote, Psycho Sal is in there and sitting and laughing and clapping and things like that. That's just there to throw you off, I think. I don't really think that there's Psycho Sal. You know, you see him show up at the arena and, you know, looks like just normal everyday Sal that we've known for years. And you see that, but you get to see him in the ring and he acts like he does sometimes, and then sometimes he'll go hit 4 or 5 moves in a row and he's chain wrestling and you go, well, this isn't somebody that doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
We just saw the power there. Michael Judas with that follow-away slam. And right now getting in the face of Sal Rinauro.
Sal grabbing that right arm again as well, that elbow and that surgically repaired right arm of Sal's. And Sal with a shot there. That fight is still there. He's Italian, man. You got to watch it.
Michael Judas, of course, won that Southern Fried Championship back in February, defeating Logan Creed. Those two men have had some battles across the state of
Sal's
Georgia
got a key lock in.
Yeah, Sal's got that submission hold in. But Judas fights out and takes him back to the corner, but Sal trying to hold on somehow.
Sal's trying to break Judas's own arm there, and Judas is trying to punish Sal, get him back in the corner and break those holds. But Judas's left arm, you might take some power away from Judas. Brakes are on there, guy.
Oh, wait a minute. He tried to Irish whip him in. Judas blocks it, sets him up for a pump handle. Oh, a pump handle sidewalk slam there.
Unique offense there from Judas we haven't seen before as he tries to do good riddance to Sal Rinauro here tonight and trying to get Sal down for a 1-2-3 count and defend that Southern Pride title.
Well, I was going to say, you know, shades of, I mentioned it earlier, the man that they called Mikal Adrian at one time, assisted suicide, was the name of that move, a variation of it there from Judas. And right now outside the ring, and he's going to stalk Sal Rinauro.
There's Judas there coming around the side of the ring to Sal as Sal's crumpled up there on the concrete and the asphalt here at the church, and he brings Judas onto the top of the barricade. And Sal again is going after Judas. And that arm, wrist lock coming. The slow, methodical wrist lock, taking those turns on those tendons. Exactly what's happening, and they're standing in front of us.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, my God, no. Judas has Sal up. Oh, Sal's on the apron. Big kick right there, right to the jaw. Sal's got to get 300 pounds into the ring, and he might be the new champion.
And right now, both men still outside the ring, though.
Judas wiping it off, and Judas hits both hands right into the ring post as he goes after Sal. And Judas, you can see crumpled over in pain there. He's not on the ground, but Judas is down. Both hands. He went for a double, looked like an axe handle almost, as Sal ducked out of the way or fell. I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell the beating that Sal's taking here, but Judas may have broken bones in those fingers of his. And that plays into exactly what Sal wants to do going forward in this matchup. Sal's going to manipulate those fingers, and he's going to have some fun with that if he saw what happened.
Oh, and right now, Sal Rinauro in. He's got Judas rocked a little bit. Oh, another clothesline there.
Couple of jumping clotheslines from Rinauro. Here comes a third, and ducks under the clothesline from Judas. Some open-handed slaps to the face. Quick moves there. Face buster onto the knee. Are we going to see a suplex? Oh, man, Judas just uses it raw strength. Sal went for a super kick, ducked it right to the thigh and the knee there, and Sal, uh-oh.
I mean, Sal going for a figure four. Oh, Sal's got a figure four locked in on Michael Judas. And Judas is in dead center of the ring. He's a tall man, but he's a good 8 feet away.
What the? Hold on here. The Besties are out. They're just dragging David Weekley out of the ring.
What?
Marv and Sal are here. Oh, excuse me, Marv and Sal again. There I go. Marv and Zach are here. Zach has a waist lock on Sal. Oh, Lord.
That is not the man you wanted to hit.
David Weekley's going to let this go. Sal with a super kick onto Zach and a choke slam from Michael Judas on Marvelous Michael Stevens, or Marv there, and Sal with a super kick and a back press. Was this all Sal's plan?
I don't know what happened there.
Sal taking advantage of what just happened, and we almost got a new champion out of it.
We've had the Besties out here. We've had Corey Hollis out here. And right now, Sal Rinauro thought he had the victory there, but now it has to find a way. Has to find a way to put Michael Judas down for a 3 count, and I don't know if he has that in his arsenal right now. He has all the tools. I mean, he's going for that figure four again. Oh, wait a minute.
Judas shoves him off into the corner, and he hits head first right into the turnbuckle. Oh, geez, man. Car wreck whiplash right there. With that big clothesline in the corner, and Judas is measuring Sal. Irish whip in, and he follows him up again. Forearm right across the side of the jaw. Sal's up.
Oh, amen.
Sal with a headbutt. Sal going over, going for a tornado DDT. Judas sets him up with a gourd buster. And Sal is out right in the middle of the ring now. Let's see what happens here. Judas goes for the cover. And Sal kicks out.
Only a 2 count there, says referee David Weekley. And right now, Michael Judas himself has to be wondering what he's going to have to do to put away Sal Rinauro. Sal Rinauro, a lot of fights still left in him. I mean, it may not appear so with him laying on the mat there and Judas above him.
Michael Judas is just staring him down here.
And right now, looks like Judas is calling for it. And Sal just crumbles back down again.
Sal knows what's coming, and Judas, I would say Judas is set up for that crucifix power bomb there, and Sal slides out going for a sunset flip. But it's going to be hard to get the 300-pounder over, and Judas grabs him by the chin. Sal with a roll-up. Oh, gosh.
Nearly a 3 count there. Oh, wait a minute. Sal goes in. Oh, springboard out with the ace crusher. Neck breaker.
Beautiful neck breaker there from Sal, and can he capitalize and stay on track? You can see he's barely able to stand up. Are we going to see a suplex? Oh, my God. Sal got him up, even a stalled suplex there, and Sal going for a cover. Can we have a new champion? Judas gets his arm up at the last second. Sal was almost the Southern Fried champion once again.
Nearly a 3 count there. Was within a fraction of an inch, says referee David Weekley. And right now, Sal Rinauro has thrown everything he can at Michael Judas. And right now, Sal Rinauro has to dig down deep. He has to think, what got him to the dance? What brought him here to this championship opportunity? And he's got to take that and turn it up to 100 if he's going to beat Michael Judas right. Oh!
Sal was rocking, and Judas sat up. As these two men look at each other right in the middle of the battle. Sal with a punch and a second punch, and Judas with a punch of his own. These two guys going back and forth. We might see Indian leg wrestle here.
Yeah,
that would be Psycho Sal. Psycho Sal going at it. Those piston-like shots right to the top of the head of Michael Judas. And Sal's measuring him.
Oh, he was going to go for the slam of the week.
Oh, Lord.
It takes a choke slam there.
Sal kicked out again after the chokeslam. Unbelievable resiliency from the challenger.
Yeah, I thought Sal Rinauro was going to hit the slam of the week on Michael Judas. Judas caught him, hit him with a chokeslam. For sure that had to be it. But no, Sal Rinauro digging down deep, kicks out the last possible moment. And right now, Michael
Every
Judas,
single time that I think Sal Rinauro can't win this matchup, he comes back and something else swings his way. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the thing you know about Sal Rinauro. He has a lot of heart, a lot of tenacity. We have seen it time and time again over the last 20 years from Sal Rinauro. And right now, at the boots of Michael Judas, Judas picks his man, has him up by the head.
Senior official David Weekley getting in position, staying out of the way. Telling Judas not to pull the tights.
This is usually the setup for El Crucifejo.
Sal trying to wiggle his way out. Is he going to do it? He does do it. He wiggles out. He's got that arm, and he sends Judas into the corner. Sal's back. You see him struggling to make it to his feet here. What is he going to do? How is he going to get – oh, has he got a pump handle going for Judas?
Went for the Phoenix Fury leg drop there. He has him hooked in. One,
Could this be
two.
it? So many close pins here, man. I tell you what, this has just been incredible.
Shades of early Sal Rinauro there. The Phoenix Fury leg drop named after his trainer, John Phoenix. And right now you can see Sal Rinauro's giving it his all, and the crowd here showing their respect to Sal Rinauro as he goes to the top rope.
Oh, Lord. Judas is up and a shot right to the jaw. Sal is rocked. Barely hanging on to the top of the ropes there, that top turnbuckle. Judas looks like he's going to climb up.
And you can see the steam rising off these men here in this cool fall night here, the first Saturday of October. And we're here at Crossroads, and we have two men who could very well be at the crossroads of their careers.
No doubt, man. We just see this here. Sal's up to that top rope. Judas is sending him down. And a superplex. Sal spine first, but Judas suffered the effects of that as well. As both men are down, senior official David Weekly starts at 10 count.
And right now he's up to 2.
Judas has one arm extended.
And it bears repeating,
Judas.
once somebody gets to their feet, the count will be broken up, and this is not how you want a championship match to end.
Judas told David Weekly he's number 1 just then.
What?
He just told, I don't know what he said, Weekly stopped the count.
And right now, Judas is back up. You can tell this warrior has been through a battle. You can see the effects as he's limping around. Sal Rinauro still has not moved since that superplex.
I think Judas just wants to pin him. Back press from Judas. Sal's foot's on the rope. Sal's foot's on the rope.
And the frustration setting in from Judas. He just wants Sal to stay down. He doesn't want to hurt this guy anymore.
These guys are, you could say as friends can be in wrestling business, I guess, but you don't want him to hurt him. You know, that's not what this is about. This is about winning a championship and winning a title and the fight that goes with it. But he doesn't want Sal to continue to get hurt and put his body on the line. Goes after Sal. Sal's got that arm bar there and sends Judas face first into the canvas. And that arm was extended as well. And Sal, head of steam.
Slam of the week.
Can this be it? Can we have a new champion? Judas kicked out at 2 again.
Sal Rinauro hit that slam of the week. I thought that was going to be it.
Where is the energy coming from? What the hell? Sal's back up. Look at this. It's like first in the match. He's back up on the top turnbuckle again.
For the first time these two meeting ever in 20
that
years.
Switches, flips. Sal goes for the Macho Man elbow drop there. Can this be all? Sal's going to the other corner now.
What a hell of a matchup these two have had. First time ever.
Sal's going again. Elbow drop again in the other corner.
Only a 2 count again.
Just a half an inch away. Weekly showing him with his fingers how close Sal was to being the Southern Fried Champion.
And this Southern Fried crowd here in Loganville, Georgia, starting to cheer for Judas. And we're starting to see a little steering there from the Southern Fried heavyweight champion as Sal Rinauro up to the top rope again. Caught!
Judas has him by the throat. We know what's coming here, another choke slam. Sal's trying to wiggle out of it. Sal does. Judas has him back in the corner again, and he sets Sal up on that top turnbuckle. Well, Sal's beating the hell out of Judas's arm, trying to keep him from choke slamming him. That might be the smart move from Sal at this point. Sal misses that haymaker, and Judas goes to pounding on his back and his ribs.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Jesus. This is
I don't think there's going to be any fighting out of this one. He's hooked. He's caught.
Sal's trying to wiggle out of it a little bit. Sal doesn't know where he's at.
El Crucifejo.
And that might be all, folks. Jesus. That was amazing. And that was it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match and still Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, the Priest of Punishment, Mikal Judas.
An amazing Southern Fried Championship match for both of these young men here as they gave it their all tonight.
Yeah, it was everything it was built up to be. 20 years in the making. Hard to believe that as many times as their paths ran parallel, it was at the crossroads that they would meet one-on-one. Both men fought hard for that Southern Fried Championship, but all it took was just one miscalculation, and Mikal Judas capitalizing on that. And right now we're going to see a show of respect.
Judas picking Sal up here, setting Sal up in the corner.
Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee.
Sal heads out.
What an ending. What an appropriate ending to this Southern Fried Championship title match. But we're nowhere near the end of Crossroads because we got a huge fight coming up next. But still, your Southern Fried Champion, the Priest of Punishment, Mikal Judas.
We're going to be back here with the dog fight is coming up. Stryknyn, Xavier Reyes. This place is never going to be the same. We'll be back after this.
Southern Fried Saturday night with our main event. Are you ready? It is a dog fight match. No disqualifications. The only way to win is a submission or if a man cannot answer a count of 10.
Que se adapte al esfuerzo y al heroísmo de una revolución. No los queremos, no los necesitamos.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Lima, Peru, he is the exotic import. Here is Xavier Reyes. And introducing his opponent this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the ring, weighing 241 pounds from Zug Island, Michigan. You know him as the Lethal Dose. This is Stryknyn!
Folks, this is not going to be a scientific match at all.
No, these are some tensions that have been building up for quite some time. They've really reached a fever pitch the last few months. This is a dogfight. The ropes are down. There are no pinfalls, no disqualifications, no countouts. The only way that you can win this contest is by making your opponent submit or knocking them out for a 10 count.
Just like a boxing match, this is what's going to happen here. We'll see what happens here. No rules as well. Reyes with a rake to the eyes of Stryknyn, and Stryknyn, I'm not sure he knows where he's at. He's having trouble seeing. Comes down off of the apron and heads out to the crowd.
Yeah, we're going to do our best to keep up with the action here. Of course, it's not going to stay in the ringside area, as you can see right now. They have gone out into the crowd here at the Cross Church in Loganville, Georgia. This is your main event for Crossroads. And right now you can see Stryknyn has control over Xavier Reyes. the former Xander Ramon, a man beloved many years here by the Southern Fried crowd. Just over 4 years as a pro, has had success outside of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. But he's in there with a man he knows very well as he gets rammed into the guardrail there. The Russian leg sweep there by Stryknyn. The lethal dose does it again. One of the moves in the arsenals there by Stryknyn, a former Southern Fried champion himself. A man beloved here by this Southern Fried crowd and all throughout the Southeast. The 16-year veteran trained at the Anarchy Dojo under the technician Todd Sexton was one of his many trainers. As you can see, he just sends Reyes right there into the seats.
Crowd got the heck out of the way there, didn't they? It didn't take long for them to vacate those seats. What's going on? Stryknyn's got his belt off.
Yeah, there's, the thing is, there's a lot of bad blood, and I know that it's really boiled up here just the last few months here in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, but this goes back way beyond that. This goes back 2-3 years ago throughout the rings in Georgia when these two men had quite, a number of battles, and right now Stryknyn has Reyes up against the railing.
And he's up against the railing, man, and that studded belt Stryknyn wears is putting some marks on the Peruvian there, man. And he's choking him. It's like they're heading back towards the ring area possibly, but nope.
Oh, no,
there's the trailer.
They're just on the other side of us.
Yeah, they're close by.
Yeah, they're within close proximity. I'm going to keep my eyes open on this one.
We've got a weekly over here, so we're well protected, so we're good.
As you can see.
They're heading back.
Oh, yeah, they're heading all over the place here.
Oh, this is the
I'm
direction
not quite
they're
sure. Wait a
heading.
minute. Okay, now Reyes heading back to the ringside area. Oh, and we're just caught.
A little case of the limber tail there as he heads back to the ring.
Oh,
and they're heading back to the entranceway.
Yeah, this one is not staying in the ring area at all.
Well, they
they
spent time taking the ropes down. They're not even in the ring.
And right now, fighting out throughout the crowd. Security doing their best to keep up with these two men. I mean, like I said, this goes way back. This is very, very personal.
Oh, no doubt. This is beyond personal here. These two guys are going at it. They're near the hot dog vendor. They're over there near the food truck that showed up to help us out. Sell us concessions, sell these fans concessions and all. Kick to the groin there from Reyes.
I'll tell you exactly how important this matchup is to these two men. Stryknyn sacrificed an opportunity at Ultimate Battleground to get his hands on Reyes, and both men were eliminated in the process. I mean, he wasn't even concentrated on winning Ultimate Battleground.
It didn't matter.
That's how bad he wanted Reyes.
Oh yeah, no doubt. They're fighting after the show. They were fighting in the yard out here, out behind the church after the show. Oh
and
man,
head first right into that food truck.
That's just terrible, man. I tell you what, these two guys don't want any part of it. Javier. I apologize there. Javier Reyes in control of the matchup now as David Weekley starts at 10 count. You see there.
I'm going to tell you the change in attitude in Javier Reyes has totally shocked me. As a guy I considered a friend, I tried to get some words with him before the event tonight. He wasn't having anything of it. But what hurt me the most is my daughter was a huge fan, and they had a special bond. He thumbed his nose at my daughter and walked away. And
wow.
What a snob this guy has become, considering himself the exotic import.
The elite, yes, absolutely. He has that attitude there that just makes you sick, that people that are here that have been fans of his for so long, he just ignores them or belittles them or thinks that he's above them at this point now. And these are people that pay their money to cheer him on and to be here for him, and that's just happened now. And Stryknyn knows that. Stryknyn knows how these people are. Stryknyn's been a fan favorite here at Southern Fried for a very long time, and he knows how these people are. And that's what he's done, and he's been out here. He comes out here and does these charity raffles and all. Reyes just ran back into the ring here, and he's back in the ring area. So we're inside the barricades now as Stryknyn's moving some furniture.
Yeah, Stryknyn moving the furniture there. Looks like he's got the table positioned just outside the ring there. Not quite sure what his intentions are. But Reyes knows he's been in a fight here tonight.
Oh, yeah, and it's not even over yet. Stryknyn stomping at Reyes. Hands now. Reyes not going to be able to punch. Makes it even worse there when you punch somebody.
And you can see right now.
Head first right into the steel ring post there. That is as unforgiving as it gets. You saw Judas hands hit those during the Rinauro match. Hit each other, and it was just incredible.
During the intermission here, I had a chance to walk amongst these great fans here at Southern Fried, and they were still buzzing over that Southern Fried Championship match. They could not believe the quality of competition they witnessed here tonight at Crossroads. But that's the thing about Southern Fried. You're always going to get quality competition, and that's what you're getting right now with these two men as they just trade leather in the center of the ropeless ring.
Stryknyn going for that big clothesline. Reyes ducked it, and Reyes hits a clothesline of his own. And Strick just inside out over. Jeez. Reyes is trying to get that 10 count started to see if Stryknyn can get up. I don't think that's going to happen here with a clothesline. I don't think that was Spanish. It just came out of his mouth.
That's Xavier Reyes just showing disdain for the crowd here, showing disdain for the Lethal Dose Stryknyn, and just stomping away at the Lethal Dose. The man at one time that was known as the Peruvian Pit Bull is fighting like a pit bull right now.
Absolutely. Just dismantling Stryknyn, taking shots at every single joint Stryknyn has. Working over the legs, working over the knee, working over that ankle, that shin, everything Stryknyn has to try and keep him from making that vertical base and standing up.
Well, it's also a very wise maneuver because if you remember, it was just a couple of years ago that Stryknyn suffered that completely torn Achilles tendon. It kept him out for much of 2018. He made a much quicker recovery than a lot of people expected him to make.
Oh, no doubt.
And, I mean, but, you know, the thing about it is, that's a very sore spot. I mean, you go after that, you can rupture that again and can put him back on the shelf for many, many months.
Surgically repaired is never good as new.
Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute.
Waist lock there from Stryknyn. German coming. Sends Reyes down spine first onto the mat. Reyes landed hard on that hand as well. Stryknyn looks like he's going after another one.
Yeah, you can see Stryknyn sizing up Reyes here in the center of the ring. There's no ropes to get to, but the thing is, you got to remember, you can do this all you want to, but you got to hope to knock him out or lock on a submission.
Exactly, and I don't know how many submissions Stryknyn knows how to do. I know that Reyes has used a submission before in a couple of his matches. And you mentioned about Stryknyn rupturing that Achilles tendon. He was the tag team champion here at Southern Fried and had to relinquish the title because he could not compete.
Yeah, it was a rough time, and to answer your question too, Stryknyn does have several submissions in his arsenal. Most notably is one that he used to win many championships, the tourniquet. So, I mean, that is definitely one submission that he could go to. But I think, honestly, he wants to knock Reyes out.
Yeah, this is about punishment for both men and how long it's going to take them to beat the other guy down to the point where they do something like that. Great move there from Xavier Reyes. Weekly starting that 10 count once again. You see the fingers twitching there from Stryknyn.
Right now,
Stryknyn able to make it up to his feet. Got an 8 there. Strick is on his knee. Oh, God. Strick just spit in the face of Reyes.
That'll break up a 10 count in a heartbeat.
No doubt. I mean, Reyes has got to let him have a chance to get up, but Reyes decided to go ahead and hit on him, so that's going to stop that 10 count.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Reyes was going for the pit stop, and there's the tourniquet. Stryknyn locking in the tourniquet on Reyes. Has it cinched in deep. I don't know if he has it all the way in deep, but it looks like he's got it cinched in there. We could be seeing a submission here from Reyes at any moment.
The angle Reyes' arm is twisted at. It's unreal.
And you got to remember, there's no ropes. There's no rope break.
No, not at all.
You can go anywhere in this ring you want to. They can roll out of the ring with this one. As long as Stryknyn holds it on, this submission hold's still held.
Yep. Oh, Reyes rolled him over into the ring post, and that broke the hold.
Wise maneuvering there by Reyes.
Weekly's at 2 right now.
All Reyes has got to do is get back up to a vertical base there, and he does. He's going to break
Oh,
up the count for the time being.
I don't think Weekly was counting him. I think he was counting Stryknyn there, but Reyes was just taking his time to get a rest in.
Big right hand there by Reyes. Right now, Stryknyn perched up against that turn post.
Ouch. Reyes with a shot there, and Stryknyn, that right arm hit off of the ring post there, and Reyes is still back in on the attack.
Well, I mean, they called him the Peruvian pit bull, like I said, and that's why. He's like a pit bull. He's always on the attack. And right now,
Well, not always. He's showboating there a little bit. Oh, he went into that turn, that ring post there. Stryknyn stepped out of the way. He hit chest first. Big DDT from Stryknyn. Could this be it?
And that is another one of those moves in the arsenal of Stryknyn. We've seen him win championships and matches with that before. And right now, Reyes is out.
He hasn't moved. He's not moving. The fans chanting table. I don't think we'll need it.
Yeah, I mean, right now, it looks like Weekly's up to, let's see on his count. He's up to 7, I believe. Got an 8 count. That'll break it up right there.
Stryknyn going again, single leg takedown from Reyes, and Reyes going for the ankle lock. He does use that one as a childhood wrestling fan, grew up a fan of Kurt Angle.
Well, also, it's going to put, pressure on that ankle. That's where the Achilles tendon is. It's in that ankle. Stryknyn may have to give this up just to save his career.
Reyes has it cinched in. He's locking in. He's laying down almost. Stryknyn rolls over a little bit. Oh, my God. Look how that's twisted.
Yeah, that foot is twisted very awkwardly there by Reyes.
Stryknyn might just pass out from the pain.
Oh, look at that.
Stryknyn with a hello sign there. He's trying to roll over and get out of it as Reyes is trying to twist that ankle still.
And using his thigh almost like a vice type there. Or like a pulley, just trying to pull the ankle out.
Oh.
You got to wonder how much more can Stryknyn take.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you there, man. I don't know. Weekly's right there waiting to see if he's going to tap out or anything. It's not happening.
I tell you, I've sprained my ankle before. I've never torn the tendons in there, so I can't imagine the pain right now that Stryknyn's facing. But Reyes has relinquished the hold, and Stryknyn could have passed out from pain there, so we could be having a 10 count here.
Oh, he's stirring there. He's awake.
And you can hear the crowd here at the Cross Church and come behind Stryknyn.
Reyes with a couple of kicks right to the side of the head. And some knees to the jaw as well. He is rocking Stryknyn right now.
Yeah, this right here.
Stryknyn is defiant as ever.
Oh, wait a minute.
Fireman's carry from Stryknyn. What are we going to see here? Stryknyn setting him up for the F5, and Reyes is down.
Yeah, he calls that his FFD, found face down, and just took out Reyes. This could be all she wrote for Reyes. But look, Stryknyn is having a hard time standing up. The damage has been done.
Yeah, Stryknyn's got to get up too, or this match is a double countout.
You know, Stryknyn could have very easily rolled outside the ring and used the ring to prop himself up there.
That's true.
To break up the count.
It's amazing how much easier it is to figure out a fight when you're sitting outside.
Well, you know. But, hey, you know, I am a manager of champions, okay?
Oh, no.
Guys, so I know the strategies here, but right now Reyes took my advice. He rolled out of the ring and was able to use the ring to hold himself up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Now Stryknyn has those fingers.
There was just one finger there, John. And Stryknyn is about to snap it.
Oh!
Ouch.
Oh, you could hear the snapping from here. And right now.
Oh, Reyes looked like, did he sweep the leg of Stryknyn there, or did Stryknyn go for a kick? It's hard to tell.
Yeah, but you can tell right now Stryknyn limping around, hard to put any kind of weight on that damaged ankle. Going to be interesting to hear how that went. Oh, big slaps. Open right hands there. Between Stryknyn and Reyes. And now both men back up to a vertical base, and both men trading leather here in the center of the ring. Oh, and they both landed that knockout blow. Now we got two men down.
We're going to see what happens here. Weekly goes for that 10 count once again. We're running into about the 15-minute mark of the match.
Yeah, and both these men, I mean, they went down. I mean, like, they both landed hard shots, and both men just went down. But which one is going to have the heart of the fighter, the heart of the champion? Which one's going to get up?
Looks like they're both getting up.
Yeah, they're
The dance continues.
Yeah, they're leaning on each other here. Oh, wait a minute. Stryknyn just pushed off Reyes.
Reyes with a rake to the eyes. Stryknyn. Spear!
Oh!
Spear right through the table. Stryknyn sent him down.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
From the ring to the floor and through a table, Stryknyn just sent Reyes. He may have done more damage to himself. These two men do not like each other. In fact, I dare to say both these men hate each other, and they're willing to put their own bodies on the line to end the other one.
Absolutely dangerous move there for both men, especially Stryknyn putting caution to the wind there. If Reyes moves, you're hitting the concrete on your own. And, geez.
And right now,
Senior official David Weekly has started that count. I can't verbally hear where he's at right now. That's it. I think Stryknyn made it up to his feet right before the end of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match by count out, Stryknyn!
Stryknyn made it up to his feet just before the 10, but Javier Reyes was down there.
yeah, it looks like both these men put their bodies on the line.
Hold on, somebody's got the
All
microphone.
All right, this show's not over. This show's not over. I'm going to get what I want.
What on
Michael
earth?
Judas, you get your big, tall, dumb butt out here. We're going to settle this score right now.
That's Corey
Put your
Hollis.
stupid title on the line. We're going to do this right now, Judas.
There's Corey Hollis. He's coming
You
out.
Shut up.
Corey Hollis just
Judas, you get your butt out here right now.
Hollis just
Come on, let's settle this right now. Come on, you big stupid idiot. You shut up, David. I don't care. You shut up.
We got a
Come on, Judas.
what? What the hell?
David, I'll block you too. You don't better not get in my way. Yeah, it is. It's going to happen. Come on, Judas. Come on. How about you run a little faster, buddy?
Corey. Not tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
We can
You
do this
shut
next-
up, David.
We can do this next show.
Come
This
on,
ain't-
Judas.
Judas, hold up, brother. Hold up.
Come on.
Not tonight.
Come on, Judas.
Not tonight.
Come on. Come on.
We
Don't trip getting in here.
We can do this next
Come
show,
on.
man. Not tonight. Not tonight, brother.
No, let's do it right now. Give them what they want, Manders. Give them what they want, Manders.
We're not doing this tonight. It's not going down tonight.
Manders is
Not
saying
happening.
no.
Come on.
Not happening tonight, guys. Not tonight, guys. Not tonight. Not tonight. I'm telling you, man, maybe next show, we'll do this.
What in the world is happening now? The approved has come out to ringside now as well.
Hey,
Hawkins,
next show,
Adonis,
dude. Not tonight.
Bobby Moore, they're all here standing with Corey
I
Hollis.
got my crew. Let's do this.
David! David!
Hold on here. Here comes
Remember what I said earlier.
Todd Sexton out of the back.
This is my company.
Oh! Whoa! What the hell?
Judas just clocked David Manders in the ring.
What the hell's going on? Wait, hold on, wait a minute. We got there. Think about this for a second. Master and Machine have been sent to the hospital.
I told you. I told you.
JB Enterprises has been suspended from the building for the night.
Look at me. Look at me. I told you, okay? I told you. This is my company. Mr. Hawkins, if you like to,
Super kick from Hollis. Right to the face.
These are my guys.
Look
they
at
go
that.
for me. Hey, hey,
Oh,
hey.
wait a minute.
The locker room's here. The locker
Really?
room's out of the back.
Champ. Champ.
Hanson's here. Ashton Starr is here.
Yeah, I mean, what the?
A couple of the trainees, their guys are here out of the back.
What?
Trying to help out David Manders.
Ashton Starr taken out? Oh, wait a minute.
JBE is gone. Master and Machine is gone.
What you said.
Yeah.
There's nobody here to help. I told you not to push me. Hey, 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 it's Billy.
Billy Buck came
Billy
in.
Buck, yeah.
Stay with Kelly. Stay with Kelly.
What the?
Billy Buck's the last guy.
Yeah, I mean, there's like nobody here.
David, oh my God, David Manders is bleeding.
David. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
David Manders is busted open. Billy
David,
Buck.
what happened, man? I told you. I told you. Yo, y'all get out of here. Hey, no.
Look at this.
I told you, big guy. Oh, what? Hey, he ain't.
Manders is trying to swing at him.
He's got some fight left in him. That's cute, right?
Look at Hawkins.
I'm at a loss for words.
Even Kelly's in the ring.
Yeah, that's.
See, David.
Here
we go.
They knocked Manders right out of his boots.
This is what happens. You wanted to be big man. You wanted to say you ran the place. I think it's pretty obvious, everybody, who indeed runs Southern Fried. Maybe you'll think before you speak next time. Let's go, guys.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm at a loss for words. I've known Todd for 23 years, friends with his family. I'll tell you, what a night here at Crossroads.
Manders, you should have just made that match.
Oh. my champion, my tag team champion, my buddy.
I'm a sailor, hey, and I lost my leg. Climbing up the top sails, I lost my leg.
This is Adam. I'm telling you, man, my first night here as a commentator at Southern Fried. It seems like the tide has definitely turned here in Southern Fried.
I'm as much of a loss of words you're at. I'm at even more of a loss for words, honestly. Where does Southern Fried go from here? Who's in charge and who's running the place? David Manders is in the ring right now, bleeding. He's going to have to pay these guys at the end of the night. What on earth is going on? They're even pushing Rick Richards out, which is okay, I guess. Trying to get him out of the ring. Corey Hollis is messing with him. This is just ridiculous, folks. I don't know what's going to happen here. Southern Fried will never be the same after Crossroads 2020. Corey Hollis just beating everybody up. This is just unreal. I'm done with this. This is as shocking an ending as we could have here tonight. I don't know what to say. The fans are beside themselves. They hate this stuff. As Sexton and his buddies are all heading back to the back.